Now, this is a beautiful chair.
Isn't it lovely?
And you've got your work cut out on this one, I tell you.
I have, yes, yeah.
So what are you going to do?
Firstly, we need to sort the seat out.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to look at the springs. It's very much 90 years of wear and tear.
So, with regards to the leather, then, on here?
You know, Alan said that he wants to keep that history and that patina, which is understandable.
OK, well, I know some. Suzie?
Yep.
If you don't mind joining us, please. Come on.
I'm so happy you called me over. I'm looking at it going, oh, please call me over, because I love this chair.
I knew you would. With your expertise of restoring, can it be done?
I tell you what, this is one of the toughest ones I've ever seen. It's got significant damage, and just now I'm closer, it's like, OK, this is really, really damaged.
Is it? Yeah.
But I can see what I can do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. If both of you can work together on this one, stripping it and all that kind of good stuff, something can be done.
We got to. We got it. Yeah.
All right, well, let's get it over to you, Bex.
OK.
All right?
So the first thing I really want to tackle before I do anything else is glue some strips of thin leather where I've got these significant tears. When this panel's off of the support of the chair, it is incredibly vulnerable to further damage, and it's why I want to get this part of the stabilising process done as quickly as possible. Bring this over like that. It's at times like this you have to find a way to get the job done, and a piece of kitchen roll can often come in handy.
When we put springs in, we always put the webbing across the bottom of the frame. And it gives it a nice deep space for the springs to go in. That's nice and firm on that side of the chair. So now what we need to do is bring the tension over and get this a nice firm base to start with. I've got this fierce tool. It's called a gooseneck stretcher. Now you really have to be careful when you're putting these tacks in your mouth, and especially because you're bringing a hammer to it. I have knocked my tooth in the past. Thankfully not swallowed a tack. My dentist loves me.
The lining leather that I'm using here now I really like, because it is a very thin leather, but it has an incredible strength to it. You think of an armchair and how much use it gets. I want to make sure that even though the outside shows all that wear and tear and the cracks, that it can still be robust enough to have many more years of life in it. So we've still got all of that damage on the top here. You've got this running crack here. It's kind of like battle scars. This was, after all, involved in a bombing. But the underneath is holding everything together now. I'm not worried about it being fragile anymore. Now I can really get on and start repairing this leather when it's on the chair.
I'm using a huge 14-inch mattress needle, so it's sharp at both ends. I can go through and back up again without having to turn the needle round, because it's quite hard to manipulate being so long. You have to really watch who's behind you when you're using one of these, because you don't want to cause anyone any damage.
Hey, Hannah.
Oh, hiya.
Wow, look at that.
Right, I think Alan's going to be happy. He's going to be able to sit in his chair in comfort, hopefully.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Brilliant.
I've got this stabilised. I wondered if we can just maybe slide it into place.
Yeah, so there's a gap there. If you can put your hand through, I don't know if on the back.
From the back.
You found me. Hello.
Oh, hello. Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet you, yeah.